What deposits do you need for your destination wedding? Stay tuned and we'll go over that. Hi, I'm Jack with Vacationies. Do me a favor and please subscribe to the videos and hit the button for notifications. I do post new videos every Tuesday. Now, let's talk about deposits. It's become a really popular question people are asking me. How much money do I need up front for my destination wedding? Okay, I don't have a black and white answer because that varies by destination and resort. So I'm going to talk general. So there's typically 3 or 4 deposits you may need up front. Now, let's say, and hopefully you're working with a travel planner, you may need a deposit or a payment to people like us, Vacationies or other planners, for a consulting fee. I've heard from people they run from $0 to $1,500. We charge $400 to $1,500 depending upon what we're doing. So you'll need to pay your travel planner, some travel planners, a consulting fee up front. That's item 1. Item 2, you're going to do a room block. With the room block, you'll be required to put up a deposit. Now let's talk generalization. Certain resorts, as long as you're under 25 rooms, have a promotion that may require you to put up $500 to $1,000. There is a resort group that I know today that has a promotion that says pay for the bride and groom room and that's all you need. These promotions change all the time. Now, let's go on the premise that you're not part of one of those promotions or you're over 25 rooms. What are you seeing today in March, April of 2022 is resorts are typically requiring $100 per room for your deposit. So what does that mean? You're going to do a room block, you're going to hold 35 rooms because you think you're going to have 60, 70, 80 people come with kids, whatever it may be. 35 rooms times 100, $3,500. So that resort may require $3,500. Now let's say you're a big group, you have a lot of family, a lot of friends, an Indian wedding, Nigerian wedding, Mexican wedding. We do a lot of weddings with 100, 125 rooms. Now, several resorts are looking for a percentage of room revenue. So as an example, I'm dealing with a resort chain right now that wants 10% of expected room revenue. That is a really big number. Give you an example. Let's say we're holding 5 nights for every room. We're holding 100 rooms, and on average, that 5-night stay is $1,500 per person or $3,000 a room. So that could be between $200,000 to $300,000 of expected room revenue. No, they don't want the $300,000 from you, don't worry, but they do want 10% of that. So instead of a $100 deposit, some resorts are asking for that, which could be $20,000 or $30,000. It's a big number. Now, what I've seen is that varies by the size of resort. So if you're looking for a smaller to a medium-sized resort, they're taking a lot of risk, giving you 20, 30, 50% of the rooms for your wedding. And if you don't come through with them, they get stuck with them. So it's why they put their deposit higher. So I think when you're talking with your travel professional, you may want to say to them, this is how many rooms I'm going to have, and hopefully they know of the resorts that change their policies related to deposits. Let's take a step back. Simple answer is $100 per room. Now remember, you won't lose that money, but you will need that upfront for your contract. So that's deposit 2, which is for your room contract. Deposit 3 is for the wedding event ceremony contract. Again, now this varies greatly. I've seen hotels, AM Resorts, Palace Resorts, Hard Rock, different resorts that you all know that are typically between $250 to $500 to hold your wedding date, and it's called the event or ceremony contract. I've also seen resorts that want $2,500. So again, you have to talk with your travel professional or the wedding department. A lot of times it is the wedding department because sometimes they change these things on us and we may not know the newest on that. So again, but I would say on average it's going to be under $1,000. Now, some of them will ask you to put a $250 deposit, and they'll ask you to pick your wedding package as well. Now, they're going to ask you for the deposit on that. Some you have to pick the wedding package. A lot of times I'll tell our clients, just pick the least expensive wedding package for now to minimize your deposit, and make sure in the future you can upgrade or change that. The resorts are typically going to allow you to do that, other than, and this is cautionary, AM resorts, if you want the Beyond memorable, you must pick that at least 1 year in advance. They're not going to allow you to change to that in the future. Now, those are the 3 deposits you're typically going to owe. Sometime, as you go forward in the process, you will have to pay the wedding department for all the wedding extras, the DJs and stuff like that. Typically, I hear it's between 45 days to 90 days in advance. So that money will be due. And of course, you as the bride and groom are going to stay for your wedding. You're going to have to book a room in your room block. We actually suggest you're the first ones that book, so you will have a $150 per person deposit. So hopefully this information is helpful about deposits, because it seems to be a hot topic now. Feel free to leave some comments. If you have any questions that I can do videos on, post them, and that's where I get the ideas for the videos. Have a great day.